Let's go. Vitamin B1, more also known as thiamine. Thiamine pyrophosphate or TPP is a cofactor for several dehydrogenase enzyme reactions. What is these reactions? What is these enzymes? We have four enzymes that that principle. Branched chain ketoacid dehydrogenase, alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase that make parts of TCA cycle, pyruvate dehydrogenase that are part of glycolysis, and transcatolase for a HMP chance. Okay? Deficiency of B1. The deficiency of B1 can make some problems like impaired glucose breakdown. The impaired glucose breakdown causes ATP depletion because we don't have this enzyme, pyruvate dehydrogenase, okay? And not alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase. This complicates the DCA cycle. So we will have the one impaired glucose breakdown that causes the ATP depletion. The heart and the brain, that are the organs more aerobics, are the first to be attacked, okay, are the first to suffer. And the deficiency of B1 is worsened by glucose infusion. If you put glucose in patient with thiamine deficiency, he will have some problems. Alcoholic patients have a protocol that we need to do thiamine before the dextrose, because if we don't do this, we can cause Wernicke encephalopathy. Thiamine or B1 vitamin deficient syndromes that can cause deficiency of thiamine. The most known is Wernicke encephalopathy. Wernicke encephalopathy is a life-threatening disease that have especially neurological condition. A very known triad is confusion, ophthalmoplegia, and ataxia. This is the Wernicke encephalopathy. Okay, we have the next syndrome related with deficiency of thiamine, that is Korsakoff syndrome. Korsakoff syndrome have one principal cause. What's the cause? Chronic abuse of alcohol. This is the principal cause of Korsakoff syndrome. Have some triad also like the Wernicke. What is the triad? Confabulation. Confabulation because the people have memory loss. That is a permanent memory loss in Korsakoff syndrome, and this can increase the chance of confabulation. Confabulation is new memories that don't necessarily have something about to the reality. Sorry for my English, and I'm learning this language now because of this I'm making these videos, okay? And the next syndrome is the sum of Korsakoff syndrome and Wernicke encephalopathy. That's called Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, when it's called Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, when we can see in tomography or other image exam, okay, that have a damage in the medial dorsal nucleus of the thalamus, more specifically in the mammillary bodies. The clinic of the syndrome is the same of the Wernicke, is the same of the Korsakoff, is the sum of the syndrome, okay? Wernicke more Korsakoff syndrome. And the last one, or better, the last two, beriberi. Dry beriberi and wheat beriberi. What is the difference about these syndromes? Let's go start for the wet beriberi, because dry is dry, wet edema. Dry don't have edema. Dry don't have edema. Wet have edema. Edema can cause a high output that cause cardiac failure. Very, very easy. And the dry beriberi don't have edema, but have the other problems like Vern, like Korsakoff, that are polyneuropathy and muscle wasting. Attention, is a symmetric muscle wasting, not just muscle wasting, symmetric muscle wasting. Okay, dudes, this is my first class of deficiency of vitamins B1. I will make new videos of the other deficiencies, other vitamin deficiencies. I hope to see you in the next class. Thank you so much.